Hello all, good afternoon. Today we will discuss about our another core product which is REVE SBC. So as you see, this is the page where when you log in into the REVE SBC panel, this page and this panel will appear here, and you can see that its functionality. So today I will give a nutshell tour, a short tour about the REVE SBC system. Sorry, I mean the REVE SBC system. So to create to start your SBC business, to start your VIP business with REVE SBC, within a short click you need to do just three things. First, you need to add client. Second, you need to assign rates, and third, you need to do the routing. Okay, so let's go to the tour. Let's start our tour in this journey. So first we need to create a client. We can create client from manage client section. If we click on this, we can see the created client in here, and we can also we can also create a fresh client by clicking on the add button, and you need to put the client ID, password, and the client type. We in SBC system we support three types of client, which is means originating client, terminating client, and both type client. Originating client means those clients from whom you will get the IP traffic. Terminating client means the client from to whom you will terminate your SBC or voice traffic, and both type means the client to whom you will share the both. That means the incoming and outgoing traffic. Both voice traffic can be done by both type client. Okay, so if you click on originating client in the radio button, and for originating client in our SBC system, client can be authenticated by two types of authentication system. One is IP by IP, another is prefix. So if you click on IP, you need to put the originating client's IP in here, and if you put the prefix, then you need to authenticating him with IP and prefix also. Please note, for authentication IP is must be needed. For SBC, IP is needed for making the communication. So after you put the IPs, you need to put the balance. Balance is a mandatory things. Also you need to assign rate plan for him, and if you want to set him any default or any other route, then you need to assign the route for him here. After create the originating client, the client page will show here. There like this, like here there is originating client for test purposes, and it's you can see the client's name, the IPs, and other also. Now you need to add the terminating client. So when you click on add, and after putting the client name and set client type terminating, you just need to put the terminating client's IP. That means the client to whom you will send you traffic. And for terminating client, we know as we know, for SBC or the voice traffic, we need to add those client by the prefixes. So if they send you any prefix, you need to add them the specific prefixes. And also for SBC, you need to set the balance and the balance on our system. We also support credit limit, and also we need to set the terminating rate plan also. If your client give you any specific prefix wise rate, like for the example 411 and any specific destination, he gave you any specific rate plan, then you need to assign those rate plan with the services name. Services names means that for SBC system we introducing the new service feature. That means the gold type or the premium type or platinum type. You can name your client services as you want, and you can assign those names accordingly. So after you putting those informations and submit, the terminating client page will show you like this, with the client name, IPs, and the remaining balance which he used. Okay, and now if you want to create a both type client, then you need to click on both type client, and there you need to put the client's or IP from is the which originating from he is sending you the traffic. That time you need to put in there, and the terminating prefixes you need to put also in here. Also you need to put the balance, and for originating traffic you need to put him the originating rate plan, and for termination you need to put the terminating rate plan. For sending the calls over him, you need to assign the route. Okay, so for both type client, the both type client traffic also can be handled. So as the client is created, now we need to create the rates from the rates and destination sections. From the voice rate plan section, you can create rate. Just click on add, and you can create a rate plan name, and for which client you are creating this rate plan, like the for originating client or terminating client, both type client, you need to set those rate plan name here, and you can see you can add those rate plan by destination wise. That means a specific destination wise you want to send the rate plan. If you can also download the templates from here, where you can found the templates like which field you need to put the name, need to put like country name, destination code, the pulse, the rate per minute. These columns you need to put in here, and when you finally put the rate and upload it as seems. For test sample I'm showing you the test statement here. You can also edit those statements for specifically, and after change the necessary changes, you can update those by selecting them, just like this. You can update here. Yes, you can update the selected trace, and as you can see, this rate cell updated samely for the same time and same numbers accordingly. As this was the current rate, it was activated on the previous date, and this activated on the current date, just like the news time format. So as it's already activated with the new time, so it's showing here with the newly created time. Okay, now you just add the rate is created. Now you do the routing. You can do the route from the route group. You just need to go there and click on add to create the routes. You need to put the names. It's nothing mandatory. It's mandatory to put the name, but there is no any fixed format. You just put any name. For example, if you have originating one number, or your originating name is originating one, you can put the route group name is route group for originating one, and then you can set the route, and you can create the routes. So when you create the route group, the route group will show you here, and if you click on the routes number here, then the add pages come, and you can add the desert route for that desert group for your desert destination code as you want. If you select the destination code, the destination name and other will also appeared in here. Your switch IP will come in here, and also you can select your desert termination from the drop down. If your termination have the separate top series of IPs, you can select them. Also, if your terminations give you any specific prefix, and if these are added in your terminating client's configuration, then those prefix will appear here. If you want to strip any prefix like 1 or 2, you can put the value in here, and your translated dialing pan is showing you here. That means for 8801 destination code, the call will be passed over your termination via 8801 destination code. In our SBC system, we also support various routing facilities like priority, the LCR, percentage, quality, and quality based LCR. And for SBC, the call capacity is mandatory. That means you need to put any valid integer value, which must be positive value, to create the route for a route group. And also you need to enable state that if you want to enable any proxy or non disable proxy. That means so that if you enable proxy, your originations client will able to see your media IP, and if you disable it, then they can see your terminating IP. Or if your termination give you an open RTP, then they can see your open RTP. That means open RTP's routes media IP. Also you can do the time based routing from the configuration, and you can dictate for specific origination clients or specific groups route which codec you want to assign. So as the route is created and route is assigned, the route page will show you here for specific clients the route for which terminations and which code it will go. The rules will show you here. Also the capacity, you can also edit or update any route if anytime, also delete it. As the route is created, now you ask your client to send the traffic. That means they will start the traffic for you, and you can show this traffic in the active call page in here. Also you can see the report from the operational report, monitoring report page. If you want to see in disconnection cause or the details report, you can see the details report. If you want to generate those report from your billing side, the report will appear you here. You can customize your report by selecting any for specific coordination or termination. You can customize it for as your capacity. You can also download the reports in Excel and PDF format too. And if you click on any CTRs, you can see the incoming IPs and the prefixes and the outgoing numbers and which codec it was coming. You can all see in here too. So this is the in a nutshell the SBC systems basic training, and you by this, if you follow these rules, you can start your SBC business easily. So that's all for today. We will come up with in other features in another video later.